Yo! What's up, y'all? What's up? What's going on? How's it going?
It's going good. You know, I missed you. I actually missed you. I mean, I shouldn't say actually. I missed you last week.
Let's start off the show real fucking rude. Okay. It's good to be back. I missed you too, Pookie.
Oh, it didn't seem right without seeing you two guys.
But I saw one of your friends while we were away.
You did?
I did. We'll talk about that.
I heard he killed it.
It was great. Welcome to Audio Inc. Welcome back. Sorry we had to take a little hiatus. Our slacker producer Joe went on a vacation.
He went
to Florida.
What's that? What the fuck?
Right. What's a vacation? I don't know.
It wasn't a vacation. I went down there to work. I photographed a concert.
Le
Don Blanc.
I'm just going to say I probably played 3,000 concerts and you've never taken pictures of any of mine.
Anyway, welcome back to Audio Inc.
Just saying.
I am Kara the lesbian. That is...
Pookie motherfucking Jones. Funkin'.
Sorry, but I say fucking.
Wow. We're starting this one off right.
I'm in your face, man. I'm in your face. We got a good guest for you today.
I'm hoping.
It's the first one of this show. In two ways.
What do you mean?
First female.
Oh.
And the first country artist.
Oh. Hell yeah.
A first for the Audio Inc. fucking, what do you call it?
Podcast?
Well, that too.
Repertoire.
And you become French.
I meant like catalogs. That's what I meant. That's the word I was looking for. That's it. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, hell yeah.
Isn't that the word? Like in a library, you have like
your
catalogs of music. Yeah.
I've stopped trying to get into that head.
Yeah. It's exhausting.
And it's scary because I found out a few more things about you.
Anyway, how was your week? How was your week off? Anything fun? What'd you do? Anything people would like to know?
Honestly, I didn't do shit. Cavo's not in a studio currently, so...
I saw a lot of pictures of you guys on the Instagrams last week.
Yeah. So we sent our EP over for mixing.
Extended play.
Yeah. She's learning, y'all. She's learning the lingo of musicians.
I am not in the music business. I just get behind the mic to talk shit. That's
my new side project, because I'm doing that Santana tribute band, Black Magic. But we're doing an offshoot of that, which is Gypsy Social. So it's Buena Vista Social Club and Gypsy King. So it's a Afro-Cuban type spin-off kind of thing. We're starting that up. So I've been doing rehearsals with that. That's pretty much all I've done.
Well, your Santana band is playing somewhere soon, right?
Yes, we're playing the Wildy Theater November 17th and Joe's Cafe on the 18th.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Wildy Theater, where's that?
It's in Edwardsville.
Illinois.
And okay. I think, rumor has it, there's a special Audio Inc. Episode that I will call into.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to be here.
I won't be here, but I will call in. You'll get.
Who am I going to punch in the face before the show?
You weren't supposed to tell everyone that that's what you do every time we have a show. You punch me a couple of times.
I got to have him get his good cry out before he gets behind the mic.
By the way, we can talk about that show, and we can talk about next week's show, too, if you want.
Oh, well, now that the kitten's out of the bag.
Well.
Meow, baby. Next week, guess who's going to be here? I don't want to take any fucking light away from our guest today, but the next 2 weeks are very exciting. They are following in the steps of our exciting-ass female guest today. Okay. So next week, we have the frontman from Gravity Kills, Jeff Scheel. Mm-hmm. I interviewed him when I was, 22?
12 years ago.
Yeah, but we busted that cherry, so I don't care about that.
You did. You did.
That's true.
You did. Jeff Scheel, frontman from Gravity Kills, is going to be here. And then on the 17th, when Pookie is away doing his adult things, his big boy job, we're going to have Scott Gherkin and Coach here, Scotty, formerly known as Scotty Boom Boom, from the Tom and Jeff Show. And that is actually going to be our Tom and Jeff memorial show, like our Is that what you want to call it?
Like
a memorial?
tribute,
like our tribute
memorial, yeah, something like
So
that.
we're going to have like an hour, who knows how long.
A remembrance. Yeah,
Like-
we're gonna play some clips. We're gonna talk about Tom and Jeff.
I'm
It'll
scared.
be fun.
I am scared for that one. Because, 12 years ago, Kara the lesbian was a baby lesbian. And I mean, not baby lesbian, but I was freshly 21 lesbian.
I mean, that
I was wild.
Got a
Yeah,
little
we had
weird
you
there for a
interviewing
second. Got a little weird there for a second.
Sorry.
And
it got a little weird there 12 years ago. So I'm scared for what the fuck's going to happen.
And just I was hurt when you said you were excited that I wasn't going to be here until you told me who was going to be on, and I understand your excitement. I cried a little again.
I'm not
on the
excited
inside.
that you're not going to be here.
Well, that's kind of what you said.
Oh my God. Wait,
I heard it. They heard it.
did I say that?
I cried a little bit.
Did I say that?
I think Pookie's a little thin.
I think you're
I'm kidding.
a little delusional.
I'm not just sensitive. I'm mean and sensitive.
He's high on those microphone fumes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, listen. So before the show, I leaned into this microphone and I sniffed it and I said,
Who does that?
Why would you do that?
No, it smells good.
Does it? Oh, Kelly Mano was in here earlier.
No, like the foam.
Did you say?
Oh, well, I spray him down with.
I like the
Lysol.
smell of the foam on the microphones and like what is that? What else is this in? Like couches and like car seats,
Are you talking about Febreze?
No, the foam.
Oh, the foam.
Like the actual.
She's a habitual foam sniffer.
She
That's
is
what I'm
a-
hearing.
I tell you what, it's not a good practice to sniff foam on a microphone.
So
I know, but
whoa, hold on. So what you're saying is you go around sniffing couch cushions?
I mean, no, but it's
But
hard to explain.
There's a but.
But wherever this
That's
kind
what's
of
on them most
material
times.
is,
It's a butt.
yeah.
You like sniffing butt.
Hey, man.
You're a butt sniffer.
What can I say? What can I say?
Jesus Christ.
The older I get, the I gotta keep things spicy.
Oh my God.
Last time we're talking about dust mites, and now we're talking about sniffing butts.
Well,
And
I'm sure
she's-
there are some dust mites in here.
She said that this microphone smells good.
It does. I don't know what. I don't know. Like
Said no one
Like
ever.
even our soundproofing foam stuff on the wall. I would like the smell of that. Now, hold on.
Oh my God.
No, that's not. Foam.
Okay, yeah.
Like that stuff over there in the corner. I know you can't see it, but yeah, I would smell that and think like, oh wow, that smells good.
Did you sniff glue as a kid?
Probably.
I think she ate paint chips.
You got to remember, before I was 5, I was like living in Calverton Park, so we had all that lead paint chip.
Little ranch dip.
We was poor. I needed the paint chip. Ramen noodles, paint chips. Who needs Parmesan?
I mean,
Not me.
clearly you've never played in a bar because you would never.
Why would I play in a bar? I don't even know how to do anything.
Like, if you're in bars, if you're a musician, that you try to keep your 4 or 5 inches away because herpes can jump that. So you just don't want to get close to that shit because you don't know whose lips been on that shit.
It smells good. Whatever. Moving on. So last week,
we're starting off well, aren't you?
well, what is it tomorrow? So what? 2 weeks ago now, week and a half. I went to my neighbor has this yearly Halloween costume party, calls it a backyard fest, and there's like live bands that play. One of our guests, Chaos Bloom, a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
they played the backyard fest. And so after our show with Retro, I asked him to come out. I was like, oh, this would be really fun. It's going to be a super small, just like a house party, like your legit house party. Beer pong in the basement, beer funnels outside. But there's fucking ducks and chickens and dogs everywhere. And it's like wild. Okay. So I asked Retro to come to this party. And he's like, without hesitation, abso-fucking-lutely, I am there for sure. And I was like, no way. Like, we can't pay you, but I don't care. I'm there. I'm doing it. So he came. He killed it. Everyone loved him. They were like taking pictures with him, getting autographs. Like,
Hey, Joe.
when you coming back? You know what? Next backyard fest. How about you come play, Pookie?
This is the third.
Well, it's about time we get it. Well, he gets an invite. Where's my
Well,
invite?
see, I was just going to say, this is the third time she's made me cry in this episode.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god!
Never did I get an invite, nor did you.
Now,
Nope.
what if next year when we do our like big 4th of July party, you guys come. Like maybe the El Scorcho guys and you.
4th of July, I'll be in.
Well, we have like 4.
I'll be in Colorado with the Santana.
We have like 4 a year, so you can come to one of them. We'll pencil it in your busy band schedule.
Okay, you do that. I'm still crying. I'm going to go home, crawl up in the ball with me and my 2 dogs, and just cry about how I've been treated on this podcast.
At least you just got an invite.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, you have to come and take photographs of everything.
Okay. All right.
Photographs.
Hey, dude, we both got invited to work.
Right. Well, so did Retro in
That's
retrospect.
True. That's true.
It was so funny because there was like literally 10 people at this party, maybe 15 max. And he's on the microphone and he's like, yeah, big shout out to Kara the lesbian for having me here. And I'm like, everyone's like, yeah, Kara. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm famous. And I'm like, wait, I know everybody here.
I got people. I got people.
You're literally on my family. It was so funny, man. And then he had me like come up next to him and like headbang with me and stuff. And I was like, oh, hell. I literally woke up that Sunday morning and I couldn't feel my neck. I was like, when was the last time I did this?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That typically happens the first couple of nights of touring.
Whew. I was like, damn.
Sure. We'll have to talk to
stretched.
We'll have to talk to our guest about that. I know she knows about that feeling.
I should have stretched. Holy cow.
All right, where are we on this?
I don't know. I was just talking about my Halloween party and Retro come in and
did you dress
fun
up?
And I did. I was like a little like skeleton something. I don't know. I didn't really have a costume, so I just kind of panic bought. And
so you were a skeleton something?
Skeleton something. Here's my spooky face. Can you see it?
Oh.
With my cracked ass phone.
I do see it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just woke up that day. We were going to be Ozzy. Jules was going to be Ozzy and I was going to be the bat.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. She was going to bite you? Or?
Yeah. And then I was going to get like a red ski mask and put it over my head. So I had like my head bit off.
Yeah, I got it. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, but then my neighbor went and bought a fucking bat costume. So I was like, well, can't be that.
Well, you could have.
So I panicked.
You just decide to.
So I panic bought.
Change directions and go another way.
So I panic bought. But usually every year for Halloween, I like to do something like super creative and out of the box and funny. And I couldn't think of anything this year. So we didn't really do anything but go to my neighbor's house.
Did you ask me what I was for Halloween?
What were you?
I was Jack Skellington if he were shorter, blacker, worked out a little bit, and dressed better.
So you were the black buff Jack Skellington.
No, it's just Pookie Jones. I didn't dress up as anything. I'm just saying. I was me.
Yeah, every Halloween I dress up as a photographer.
You guys are lame.
Is it that we're lame or we're adults?
You are artists. You're a musician and you're a photographer. You're supposed to have creative minds.
I was the best.
Get creative.
Whoa. I was the best version of Pookie Jones I could be that day. I was just awesome.
Hey, Kara. That was bassy.
Somebody sat on a duck.
What?
I created the show. I've been creative.
Well, do better with your costumes. How about that?
Okay.
Wow.
Did you know that Anthony fucking Kiedis is 61 today?
That's crazy, dude.
Did you know that?
I had no idea. Today, huh?
November 1st, yeah.
Happy birthday.
That's insane. Do you know how old that makes me feel?
Imagine how he feels.
I was going to say, how old do you feel? You're still a young chicken. Is that what they say, young chicken?
Man, I don't know. It depends on what day it is.
Well, Pookie's a spring chicken, if you remember.
That's what, spring chicken. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. God dang it.
Spring chicken. What did you say? Sweet and sour?
I don't know. What the fuck did I say?
I don't remember, but it wasn't spring.
It wasn't spring chicken.
Let's see. The Def Leppard drummer, Rick Allen.
Hell yeah!
62.
My favorite band in the world, Def Leppard.
Is it really?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Little known fact. I didn't know that.
That's the whole reason why I got into rock music. I was listening to Shalimar and Earth, Wind, and Fire, and then my sister got me into Def Leppard.
Well, Rick Allen, 62.
Every part of his body is 62.
I have
for one.
Stop it. Stop it. I have every single record, every album, every single.
Are you talking about this?
When we stop it, sons of bitches. Don't get me started.
I think it's fucking awesome what he does with one arm.
Me and my drummer
That's insane.
Chad, back when Chad was in the band, we would watch In the Round every night before a show for probably 2 years.
No, he's an amazing drummer.
I did not know that was your favorite band.
Fuck yeah, Def Leppard.
Now I know.
Hands down.
Now we know. Little fact about Pookie.
Yep. I don't give a shit when anybody. I'll fight anybody who says something else about it.
Who talks shit about that? Why is that a bad thing?
Tons of people.
It's not like it's Nickelback or
favorite band.
Buck Cherry or something.
I like Buck Cherry.
Are they your favorite?
No. Didn't you remember the story I told you when we were touring?
Mm-hmm. That's why I said that.
Y'all in some kind of band or something? Yeah. And then what did that guy say? Our singer goes, "Yeah, that sounds Champagne. That's us." I thought that was Buck Cherry. I like Buck Cherry.
That's so funny.
Thanks, man.
It's so funny. I swear to God, if you went up north to where I'm from, it sounds like someone there. We're going there, aren't we? Aren't we going to do kind of like a show in your town? We keep talking about it.
Well, it's going to be cold now, but like springtime, we'll go up there and we'll do a satellite thing or something.
It is going to be cold. I know.
Special show at what's that place where you have good food?
Dickie's Smokehouse.
Dickie's. We're going to go to Dickie's Smokehouse.
It is so good. Well, and he keeps posting stuff on Facebook like every day, and I'm like, dude, I got to unfollow your ass because I am not making that trek to Winfield every day.
Well, you don't have to. You can just wait till we go up in spring.
I don't want to wait. It looks so good. Damn, man.
Damn it.
Did you also know that the Puff Daddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs, is going to be 54?
P. Diddy?
P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Puff Daddy.
Damn.
On the 4th. What's that? Next Friday? Yeah.
Friday. And that's Saturday?
Saturday.
Sure, Saturday. What a day to have a birthday on a Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best day.
One of my favorite bands just announced that they're coming to St. Louis next year. And
Is it Cabo?
Is it?
I mean, we live here, so.
Well, and they are coming to St. Louis because remember, they are playing the Ink Spot Block Party. That's already been announced.
Well,
no.
The plan is to play it. We'll see if it.
No, fucking Greta Van Fleet's coming in April.
That's your favorite band?
Not one of them. My favorite band of all time is Deftones.
Do you like Rival Sons?
They actually, Jules is a fan. My wife is a fan, but I don't know. I don't like or dislike them. You know.
Like if I had my
I'm just
choice,
kind of neutral.
If I had my choice over Greta Van Fleet or Rival Sons hands down.
Last time we saw Greta, we went to Ohio to see them, and Rival Sons opened for them. It was okay. It was all right.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just neutral. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm not going to hate on. I just don't really know any of their music.
Maybe you should listen to it.
I am very picky with my music.
On your way home, you're going to pull up your iTunes. Did they do Apple Music? Sorry. I said iTunes. What am I, fucking old? You're going to pull up your Stop it. You're going to pull up your Apple. Shut up. Spotify. Is that what you use?
If the Depends fit pops. I don't know.
Kara's getting cut after this episode. Wait, hold on.
Oh, shit! Y'all heard that, right? Damn! Right in my microphone sniffer.
Did I hit you in the nose?
No.
Oh.
It's right here. Probably got some makeup on that piece of paper with how hard that thing clunked me in the face. Damn.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
Well, Retro just dropped a new song, so I've kind of been listening to that.
Listen to some Rival Sons.
Okay, Rival Sons.
Just do me a favor and listen to some of it.
I'll put it in my Spotify right now.
And we'll have a test next week about it.
Rival Sons.
We're going to quiz.
I don't like those. Never been a fan of those. Fail.
Okay.
So anyway, enough about us. I want to bring in our beautiful, talented black hair, brown hair, dark-haired beauty. She is all the way from Nashville. She's got a very unique, sexy voice. Welcome, our guest, Tori Allen.
Hey.
Hello. She drove all the way from Nashville just to be here.
Right now.
She drove.
It felt like it. Coming from wherever I was at. North City. Hampton.
I'm telling you, we could have rode together.
You're South City. You're not North City, are you?
Well, I'm in Defiance when I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know where I am. I'm from Nashville, so I just go where the map goes.
I know where you are. You're in the Audio Inc. podcast.
In the house.
Did I say in? You're on the Audio Inc. podcast. That was weird.
Well, she's also in it. Look,
That's
we're
true.
in there.
There's foam.
Foam. Did you smell it?
No, I can't. I hold my breath when I get close to it. And it's like a natural reaction for me. I died when you said that. And she's like, do you ever just smell the microphone? And we just looked at each other and like, no, that's my number one recommendation.
I'm telling you guys.
It might be why I'm getting sick right now. I don't know. Maybe I would like sing on somebody's microphone.
I'm just saying.
That's so funny. I was thinking because I have, if you're looking for a Chevy Suburban, I've got a 2002 and it's actually here at this building. And the guys like detailed it here and made it look so like to the point where I'm reconvinced maybe I shouldn't get rid of it. And like I absolutely, it's time to get another car. But anyways, the driver's seat is all busted on the side and all the foam is coming out.
It's still here right now?
Yeah.
I'm going to go grab a handful.
And I was thinking,
Give me a
about those
Ziploc. I'm
pictures.
taking it home.
Dude, hilarious. You are so funny.
Jesus. I don't know if funny's the word.
I like what I like. I'm different. Okay.
I'm
different.
At least I'm fun.
I'm double jointed.
And
Look
you,
at my elbows.
Shit.
And you sniff seats. It's
I'm a
just
little
weird.
bow-legged.
What's not to love?
I'm the double jointed, bow-legged, microphone sniffing gay.
This feels like a SNL skit. It's like
And I have red
bow-legged
hair.
women.
What's not to love? There you go.
I don't know.
New song.
Yeah.
Our last guest, Joel, he said he was gonna. I just got stuff coming at me. He was gonna. We were
Tori-
gonna do a scat and whistle album.
Tori.
And now she's gonna write a song about
She
me.
has an unbelievable talent to scat. It's amazing.
Is that the best you got or what?
Sorry,
Hit me.
I
it
just
again.
did. I put it all on the line.
So good. I want a whole album.
I put it all on the line for you just now.
Here. I'll do here. Do it again. I want you on my team. I
hit the
hit my button.
You won the. It's called the scat.
I'm the scat man.
The new show, the scat.
I'm sweating. That took too much out of me.
It's kind of hot in here.
It is.
It's because Tori's here.
Sure is hot in these run.
You got to be hot over there in your little rhinestone cowboy
I was
outfit,
gonna
baby.
Take it off, and then now I'm like, I could have done that before the camera came on. But
Go for it. Welcome.
Yeah, I took mine off early.
it like
So-
felt weird.
I took mine off early. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's hot up in this mug.
So you're all the way up here from Nashville. What have you been doing? Like, what have you been busy with doing? Shows, playing shows anywhere? Where's your favorite spot to play around here?
Yeah. I'm playing at a place November 12th.
Mm-hmm.
I've not played there yet, but I've heard that it's really fun. Molly's in Solar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
on a
that's-
Sunday fun day.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
One,
good.
1 o'clock, November 12th. I'll be there. But yeah, I have actually been coming up here. Just a good friend of mine here in the community. He has just been helping me out with like getting a like in with this community and all of these private parties and just different things. And so for me, like I just went back to Nashville. The CMT has a segment called CMT Campfire Sessions. And so I'll play in like the backing band for that. And we did like a Christmas special, but then I turned right around and came here, and like Lamborghini of St. Louis needed someone to like say the exotic car names at an F1 viewing party, and I'm like, cool, I don't know anything about these cars, never seen them before in my life. And but looking for a husband, hey, just kidding. But no,
Especially if they got a Lamborghini.
yeah, no, I'm joking. But but it was cool, and so I'm just allowing myself to do whatever feels right and is good. And right now it's like slow season for me. I spent the last year out on tour with a rock band, The Killers.
Hell
And
to the yes.
yeah, it was
You were with the Killers?
for like 8 months all around the world.
I mean, I'm not surprised because you're very fucking talented, but
Well, thanks.
This is part of the resume that I wanted to talk about, because she's got one hell of a resume. Like,
I
she's-
love the Killers.
Who doesn't love it?
Yeah, it was wild though, but it took a lot out of me, and it was a lot. it's just a lot. You know, you're in a different country every day when you wake up. You don't know the language, you don't know the currency, you don't know where you are, and you just need to wash some clothes. And these are like the real things that happen on the road, you know? And like, oh, I left my hairbrush in Germany. Oops, we're headed to Poland, you know? And I'm like, oh, do they have a gas station that sells, you know, a hairbrush? No, they don't.
I couldn't do it.
You know, not like America.
I was trying to explain to them the touring process, like what it does to you. You know, when you first get out, it's exciting.
Yeah.
And you're so excited to be on the road. And then, you know, a few days in, you start thinking about all the things you miss. You know? Like, you know, you miss, like, I miss my daughter a lot. And then, you know, me and my wife, we separated and we're not together because one of the things that did it was because of the nonstop touring. Like, I was gone. Like, you're gone. Like, life stops. Like, and then you come back and then their life, things kept going.
Yeah.
But to you,
oh, it's so
you
sad.
remember,
It makes me sad.
I was telling her, like,
It's like Castaway.
I left and my my daughter was my buddy, and I came back and she had a boyfriend, and it was like so weird. Like, it was so weird. I was
wow, what a perspective.
Yeah. So I mean, I love
wild.
touring.
Yeah,
but I love playing. I love doing the meet and greets, going to radio. But everything else wasn't worth me missing my family.
I just couldn't do the language barrier and the food.
Yeah. Well,
well, we stayed in the United States and Canada. We didn't go to Europe.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Well, and you have to think, though, the Killers, they're, you know, I don't know how much I can talk about it, but like, if they don't want weird food, they don't have to have weird food.
Yeah.
Like, they, you know, but like, and so that's like just kind of by being closer to it, you're like, hell yeah, we got pizza, because I had no idea what was in catering today, you know? And like, but for the most part, it's pretty, I think that, you know, it's all being advanced as well, too. So it's like, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was cool. And I'm now just taking myself off the road as far as touring, with the exception of some shows. I'll be going to Norway this next week. Excuse me. But I am about to do an album. Yeah. About to do an album. And so I'm just, I'm getting with people that like are my dream. It's my dream team. And I'm really excited about it. And I just want to be like fully present for that. And in a space where I can go to a place and we hit record and it will live forever, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And not be rushed because I was, you know, in a different time zone and filing, like sending files back and forth. Like, no, I want to like experience the birth of a 13-song album, you know?
That's awesome. Where are you recording?
In Nashville. A buddy of mine, Dominic Davis, he plays bass with Jack White, and he's like out with Jason Isbell this weekend. The guy is an unbelievable musician. He played upright bass on my 2 singles that are out right now, Made in the Shade and Colors. And he's just always really inspired me. His wife is an unbelievable jazz singer and musician and banjo player. They're just like an incredible talent. But when I had him in the studio that first time for those first songs, I had a different producer, and I was really caught up in this like pop world meets country meets whatever. And for me, like, I'm from Austin, Texas, and I've been in Nashville 13 years, but I grew up on rock music. I grew up, you know, on Radiohead, and then turned around and sang every Shania or Dixie Chick song because I was in Texas, you know, and then moved to Nashville, and I was like, I'm going to be Taylor Swift. Yeah. You know, and whatever, but it all leads you to the next thing, and you just continually like taking on. But, you know, being from Texas, I write a lot of Americana, a lot of folk. It's storytelling. Yeah. But it's, you know, just because I play fiddle, when I'm doing my stuff, it comes out sounding like a Stevie Wonder song with Sheryl Crow or something, you know. So it's just, I wanted someone to create some music with me where we didn't have any rules, but focusing more on how do you feel. Gotcha. Does this make you feel something? Yeah. Like getting rid of these formulated writing, you know, living in Nashville, you can go down this path of, you can learn so much from these incredible songwriters, but you can also write yourself right out of anything creative or original just because you're showing up to a formula of sorts.
Yep. And I know that pain very well.
It's painful. Yes. It's painful. So once in my life, I just want to have a start to finish piece of art that I'm just unbelievably proud of. Even if I'm not even going to say anything else. That's all I want,
Yeah. When Cavo, when we did our thing, we did our first record. We were with Warner Brothers, 2008. And then we did our second record. We had a single called Champagne, and it went to #1. And then when we left Warner Brothers and went with 11-7, everybody wanted us to write Champagne again.
Yeah.
So we went into the second record and we wrote so many songs, and they kept telling us it's not heavy enough.
Yeah.
So we dropped probably 15, 20 songs that could have been amazing.
Right.
But it just wasn't heavy enough.
Yeah.
And we put out Thick as Thieves with the heaviest stuff we wrote. It did okay. So then when we left 11-7, because it was a horrible label, fuck you guys.
Hot take.
We decided on Bridges, we're going to do whatever the fuck we wanted.
Yeah.
And we wrote like 60 songs.
Yeah.
And that record is one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but it's one of my favorite records. Of course, Bright Nights, Dark Days is my favorite, but it was one where we were creative and we did whatever the fuck we wanted. There's a country song on that record.
Exactly. Yeah.
And,
totally.
And we put it out and it did okay.
Wait, you put a country song out?
Yeah. Take Me Home on Bridges is actually a country song. Well, it sounds like, I shouldn't say it's a country song, but it's country-esque.
Oh.
So I know exactly what you're talking
Spitting
about.
facts at me that I didn't know. Jesus.
But I always loved Dominic and just his musical way of thinking. He's produced some other people as well. And when I was able to ask him if he would be interested, he was able to get some other folks from Third Man Records to come in and kind of be part of that production process. And just a buddy of mine, Adam Schoenfeld, he's an incredible guitar player for a lot of the master sessions in country music. And so he plays on a lot of the like John Party or, Jason Aldean or whatever. And he's like on the road with Tim McGraw, but the guy is part of a death metal band and he writes like classical music on guitar, but like they're so heavy and they're so badass. And I just, I really wanted him to be part of it because he lives in that like commercial world of country, but like is such a rounded musician that he can kind of go anywhere. And so, yeah. And looking at like Brandy Carlisle's drummer, which would be really cool if we could get him. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I just, no rules, good music.
Andy Herron's a great drummer if you need a drummer.
Okay.
He's in Nashville, isn't he?
He's in Nashville, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you played shows with Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, so that was like CMT Awards.
Okay. So his bass player and drummer, Cowboy and Taco, they were in a band called Atom Smash that we took out on the road when we were headlining.
Oh,
we
cool.
Took them out. So I've known those guys forever.
They're like, what's the name of that now?
You mean Atom Smash? Or
like, do they have like another name they go under?
They might.
Like, Shop Boys or
something like that. Yeah. I think
do you know what I'm talking about? Or like,
yeah, they have a offshoot of that.
something. Yeah. The Mechanics.
I think you're right.
The Mechanics.
Yeah,
That's what it is. I was like, it's like a car shop. What is it?
Shop
the branding's
Boys.
all right there. Yeah, I know.
I feel like Shop Boys was like a rap group back in the day.
Or like Pep Shop Boys.
They were the coolest cats in Atom Smash. They were great to have on the road, and it's great to see them being successful doing this stuff. So it's always awesome.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Austin?
Yeah.
How cool was that? That's an amazing scene.
Yeah, it was really cool. It shaped a lot of who I am. Just even down to my core. I mean, like moving from such a liberal place to the Bible Belt at like 19 was a rude awakening. And I was like, why don't you like my purple lipstick? What's wrong? And they're like, who is this girl? And I'm like, hi, it's me. No, but it was great. I was a classical violinist my whole life growing up, and I started writing music when life was getting pretty crazy in 8th grade and wasn't sure if I was going to get to stay with my parents, and was kind of going into state care, and stuff got real. And I just really started doing like diary entries, and I was really obsessed with Taylor Swift at the time. And that made me start thinking about my life, that it really was like therapy, I think, for me when I was younger. And I didn't always have anybody to talk to. My sisters were working and mom had 3 jobs, and so I spent a lot of time on my guitar, and I was never old enough to play at any of these bars in Austin. So my mom, we would go downtown and we would like busk on the side of the road, and my mom would like hold the bucket for me down on 6th Street. And, and then up until I was old enough to play and book my own shows. And my senior year, the orchestra that I was part of got selected to play at Carnegie Hall.
That's awesome.
And I was like first chair, so I was going to get to do a solo, and I couldn't afford the trip. Oh. And I was heartbroken, dude. And my mom was like, you know what? I wish I just had this right now. I don't, but like, if we can do it, I will help you raise this money, but we're going to need to like come up with a plan. So we went down to the UT Longhorn, like out where they're out in the parking lot tailgating.
Yeah.
And we would just carry around that 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot, and I'd walk around with my guitar and be like, hey, I'm Tori, I'm trying to go to Carnegie Hall, not on this, but
That's awesome.
And,
I mean, that's great.
But we did it, and got the experience, and it was very cool. And Austin is a great place to grow up. I think everybody was Texas friendly, but you were allowed to be yourself, whoever you wanted to be,
Do you ever do any recording at the Orb Studios?
No.
So that's my buddy Matt from Blue October, the bass player.
Yeah.
He produced Bridges, the record I was talking about where we did whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
He's the one who produced that. We actually recorded that in Austin.
Very cool.
2016.
Awesome. Yeah. I feel like I've been in Nashville the last 13 years. And so my community and who is part of all of it was really born there at 19 when I moved. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I was old enough yet in Austin to like really know people yet. So I kind of did my college years in Nashville. And then...
Wait, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just had to put it in perspective because you look like you're like 25.
Wow. Thanks.
Yeah, you don't look like
Wow. That's so nice because I don't feel... Wow. Thank you.
Well, I mean, I'm 33. So I feel like I'm 18.
You guys are babies.
Right.
Get out of here.
Like the brain is
He's
the same,
65.
I am not 65. I'm 50. I'm 51.
66 now. So
I love it. I love it.
Once again,
you have a lot of shit under your belt for 25.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's very impressive.
Why? I don't know. It is like that. Like we were talking about this earlier, and you had said I had a long resume, and I'm usually I'm like no. But man, like sometimes I'm like, gosh, I don't even know when all this stuff happened, but it's just kind of, that's so the journey. There's no one which way that this stuff happens, and I also think not having any plan Bs and like just, knowing when to show up pro and knowing when to be on it and when the doors open without hesitation, just being like, I want that. Yes. Like the Killers found me on Instagram.
Wow.
And it was like, I had somebody put my name in the hat, but the minute I knew they were looking at my Instagram, the first thing I did was post a harmony video, a guitar playing video, a mandolin and a fiddle. Mm-hmm. And I pinned them all to the top because I'm like, I'm not going to make them go searching if I know that they're looking, but
yeah, we need you on this show. You know how to use social media. You know who doesn't? Me.
Well, it's funny. It's not that you have a long resume. You have an impressive resume. And I think there's a difference.
Thank you.
Like you've done some really impressive things because you're an impressive artist. You're a vocalist. You're a guitar player. You're a fiddle player. You what else do you play? Piano.
Yeah, viola.
I mean,
nerd stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, very impressive. Every name that's come out of your mouth, I've known. And that's hard. That's hard for me. That's rough for me.
Dude, honestly, me
That's
too
a big thing.
So, and then it's even worse because I'm like, I'm supposed to know. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I haven't listened to that.
I mean, you're extremely talented and it speaks for itself. So that's...
Well, and that's the product of a kid. I call it bedroom hours. Like, you can be like the best player in the world with all the, been there, done that, whatever. But like, if you're the kid that sat there on the end of your bed and you played for 16 hours a day, it's likely that you could play that other guy under the table, and I spent a lot of time alone and I never watched TV growing up. I just wasn't interested, but I loved just picking up my violin and mom's like, go upstairs or watch on a movie, and yeah, I love music, and I like the way it makes me feel, and it when I get in front of other people, it's really moving and a really unbelievable and this way of connecting with other people without even ever knowing them or even knowing the same language. That's an interesting thing when you see people that don't speak English, but they can say every word to us or words that they think.
That's always been so funny to me.
It's so interesting.
It is very interesting to me how these bands can go on like European tours and, non-English speaking, like a whole audience of non-English speaking people. And I'm like, what?
It's so powerful. It's like,
so wild.
How cool.
I think it's weird that English people, when they sing, they don't have an accent.
Yeah. Or like when they're acting too.
Well,
but it's wild.
They work to get that out. I don't know.
But I don't know. I couldn't do it. Yeah. No way. I couldn't do that. Jesus.
You just sniff the fucking
I'm just
microphone.
over here. I'm just sitting here talentless, sniffing my microphone. Leave me alone.
All you'd hear is.
So wait, you said you had this album coming out. Are like all the songs already written for the album, or are you going to do all of this all at once?
So these 13 songs are already written.
Okay.
And I've pulled them. They're just ones that either mean a lot to me selfishly. This is a little bit of a selfish album, to be honest. I've released some pretty positive, like, happy, love yourself songs and stuff. And
I want to point out real quick, right before I left the house, my wife and I listened to Colors on YouTube, and Jules was like, "Oh wow, she's positive."
Oh yeah, right? Yeah.
And my wife and I were like, "Fuck this."
Oh, dude,
shit.
Yeah. I wrote that. Colors was written back in 2016, and we wrote it about Colin Kaepernick kneeling on the field, and I felt like there was like conversations that weren't being had, and anyways, and then 2020 came along, and then I'm like, well, this is a great time to put this out, and so yeah. But I think the writing that I did for the beginning of Nashville versus where I'm at now I'm just a totally different musician now, and that also just comes with time and a lot of gigs and a lot of people and whatever moves you creatively into the next space. And this album has a lot of new material. There's, just stuff about recent experiences within the last few years and heartbreaks. And
sounds like you got a lot to write about, though.
Yeah, it's a lot. And it was like pretty rough growing up, and there were songs that like I started in high school that are going on this album.
Wow.
And that's like 20 years in the making of some of this music, so it's a long time coming, but I think it tells a good story of who I am. And I just would like to put more of who I am out there in a more musical way,
And is it going to be more like country focused?
Honestly,
still?
To me, it's like really Americana, a little alternative, a little cinematic, if you will.
Love that.
Yeah. And a lot of storytelling, songwriting, and just, but there's a little bit of funk in there too.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
Full band horns.
Just doing you. You're just
doing me. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mr. Pookie Funkin' loves a good funk.
That's right.
He loves a good funk.
Well, the funny thing is when you're the most honest, I think those carry into people more than when you try to be something that you're not.
Exactly. Yeah. And it, some of it's pretty candid and unfiltered, but and even like where I think my mom would be like, I'm just saying the way you say that, and I'm like, but that's how it feels, that's exactly how it feels when you go through life, and that was kind of what I wanted to do, was just actually be Tori.
Hell yeah.
And and that can be hard in Nashville. It's like everything around you is telling you different things. So that's why I've kind of enjoyed spending some time here in St. Louis, because there's no one, I don't feel pressured to keep up or to compete or to, and there's those things kind of come naturally. You got to be present to win in Nashville. And so, I'm thankful for the calls that I get, but I'm also thankful to just kind of discover myself outside of just, the same.
Well, Joe has, what do you have, a song or a video pulled up? Tell everyone what you're going to play for them.
Videos. And we have, what do you want to hear? We got Made in the Shade or Colors. You guys want to hear Colors?
Yes.
We were just talking about it?
Can we hear parts of both?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pick, Joe. Pro.
I think Tori should pick.
He's the one with the fingers on the buttons.
Well, let's do colors here.
And this is the very cute, positive one we listened to. I liked it.
Like a little girl. Also, I'm just never going to grow up, so get over it, everybody.
Yeah.
Another race down the playground, another seat on the side. Red Rover, you can come on over. No, it doesn't matter who you are. Play a game, be whoever. He's a prince, she's a queen. The beauty when you're young, it don't matter where you're from. Just jump on the rope and swing. With all of the troubles going on today, they're getting in our way. You and me can make a change. My sisters and brothers, let's love one another. Let the world see that we got shining colors. Oh, there's strength in numbers. Let's stand for each other. Let the world see that we all shine in
Very
Awesome. I dig that.
I love
This is
the little
a fun
space
video.
buttons in that video. Very cute.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
Were those just random people?
Dude, all random people. We didn't plan anything.
Not
We went-
set up, not staged, not
No,
nothing?
my
Very
friends out in the field are obviously, but no, like this little girl, so sweet. This man, we bought him a bed at Red Cross.
Aw.
Dude, we had fun, man. And it was just like 3 or 4 of us that made the whole video. And I just, I've created my own lipstick in 2020. And I have a brand called Color Co. And so my idea was to wear all the things that would be on sale for Color Co. like in all my videos. So I was like, I'm gonna wear my funky glasses and my weird earrings and just be like, hey, it's me.
That's all. That's a great song.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. And Made in the Shade is
Can we hear that one?
yeah, this was written about the people who didn't like my purple lipstick. And the first color is purple in the lipstick line, and it's called Shady Ho.
Plug, baby.
I'm going to talk to you this
Do
morning
it, yeah.
about the way you look. Now, I've heard it said that we women attach too much importance to our appearance. But that isn't true. After all, the way we look exerts so much influence on the way we feel and on the way other people feel about us that it really is very important.
I was 2 drinks deep and they called me a drunk. Got 3-day hair and last night's makeup. They call me trash, call me what they want. What they don't know is I don't really give a. Girls round here can be as fake as my rings, running their mouths just chasing their dreams. But they'd be a little nicer if they smoked a little green. Don't need that kind of talk underneath my tree. I was made in the shade. I get stronger when people trying to hate. So go on, say what you wanna say. I never liked you really anyway. Don't keep people around who bring me down. I was made in the shade. Late to church, but I still showed up. Holy rollers in the front are the first to judge. I'll take the shade, 'cause hey, guess what? From way back here, I still feel God's love. I was made in the shade. I get stronger when people tryna hate. So go on, say what you wanna say. I never liked you really anyway. Don't keep people around who bring me down. I was made in the shade.
I love that.
Thanks.
That's impressive.
You got such catchy stuff, man.
Thanks. Thank you. I feel like, I'm proud of these 2 songs, but I'm very much excited for,
What's coming?
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's more mature and more me, and like
I'm excited.
we're
for
like
you.
31, so it's okay to be 31 now. Like it's okay. We don't have to pretend that we're 22 anymore.
I am really.
I will.
Like, fuck that.
I will.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited.
Speak for yourself,
I'm
honey.
excited to hear this. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Great.
very
It's gonna
excited.
It's going to be killer.
And I don't think I have any plans on the 12th, so we might just have to come see you at Molly's because it's pretty close to our house.
Come on out. Yeah.
Pretty close.
I'll drive out as well.
You weren't invited.
You're invited.
Damn.
That's not true.
I think that's fun. We should all do it.
Oh,
She became a
getting good.
ninja in
Yeah.
that 45 seconds.
that was
minutes.
crazy.
Minutes.
Some reflexes there.
That'd be fun. We should all go.
I mean, you did hit her pretty hard the last time.
That was funny. It's on.
It was a
it's,
thump.
You should like clip that and make it a slow mo.
No, because then everybody thinks I'm a bad guy for hitting her with a
Oh, it'll be a reel. Don't worry.
Hey, man.
When Kara gets mouthy, Pookie shuts it down.
I'll add an explosion effect.
Did you Tori, have you ever heard of an Erin McCarley?
I don't.
Okay, she's a Nashville person. She's one of my favorite artists. I have a bunch of artists that I not really in the genre that you'd think I'd listen to. I'm a Tori Amos fan,
Cool.
a Robin fan.
Robin.
Now I'm a Tori Allen fan.
Robin, like ROBYN.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What was that song?
Dancing on My Own. We had this conversation.
No, the other one. She had another one, I feel like, when I was young. No, anyway, not important.
I used to get made fun of when I was a kid because of the music that I listened to, because people didn't think I would be listening to that type of music.
Okay. Yeah. I did like an Elvis phase in middle school, and
Yeah.
like your teachers are like, "That's so cute," you know.
You're like, wait, what?
I'm like, I'm so cool. I listen to Elvis. What are you listening?
We were in Jersey recording Bright Nights, Dark Days, and I'm listening to Robin. And the guys in my band are like, what are you listening to? Who's that girl? I was like, it's Robin, dude. You never heard of Robin? They're like, really, dude?
I'm not going to lie. I don't know who Robin is.
That's all right. I went through a Harry Connick Jr. phase.
Oh,
Hey,
Wow.
it's Christmas.
his
Star Turtle was
yes,
a badass
his
album.
funk record. I have it.
Yep.
I have it on
Star
CD.
Turtle is awesome.
Star Turtle?
Yeah,
Star Turtle.
It's his funk. He did a funk record. It's badass.
Cool.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, man.
I don't think I've listened to anything by Harry Connick Jr. except his Christmas songs
You should listen
Yeah,
to Star Turtle.
he's
his guest appearances on Will and Grace.
he's a very talented musician.
Man, he's like that, like Jack Black.
Oh,
He's so talented.
hell yeah.
Golly. He's iconic.
Love Jack Black.
Dude, love him.
So how difficult is it in Nashville to like play consistently if you're not like in studios or
Like as a side guy.
yeah.
Right now, easier than ever. They have built so many bars downtown that there are not enough musicians to go around. People are working their butts off at people who should not be on those stages or on those stages. Like it's really wild. But I think, and even as far as like touring, like when people want to get into touring, not everybody wants to leave town all the time. And sometimes that money in town, downtown on Broadway, if you aren't in studios or whatever, there's lots of ways to monetize this. But, I think sometimes that money can get so good, those guys don't have to go on the road
Right.
for whatever and go live on a tour bus and be away from people. So I think there's a lot of opportunity,
Gotcha.
I think if you want it, it's out there, but you do have to make yourself known, and you do have to be a good person and put yourself out there and do the work. And when you come to rehearsal, that's not for you to rehearse. That's where you already did your homework, So
Right.
like piece of advice is like, the better you can prepare, the more gigs you'll always have.
Gotcha. And Andy does a lot of that type of work down there. Andy Heron, he's the drummer of Cabo. Have you ever heard of the Great American Canyon Band at all?
I don't know.
He's in that band. He plays drums for those guys too. He used to be in what was it?
He did
What
Gin
kind- is that-
Blossoms for a while too, didn't he?
Yeah, he goes out on the road with Gin Blossoms as their auxiliary guy. So sometimes
fun.
he's their tech, but if their drummer can't make dates, he does it. He'll play with the drummer. He's actually played with Framing Handling a couple times. He's a good solid drummer.
Yeah.
He's in our band, so
Yeah.
Cool.
and you heard that shit.
I
want to hear it.
It's funny, but Joe never plays any Cabo music on.
Are we allowed to? I thought you said we weren't allowed to.
That would never come out of my mouth.
I thought
Kinda
there was
crazy.
Can we do it
something.
right
I
now?
thought there was something
What song?
weird.
I don't. You pick one. We got
Well,
like
you know the
6
song.
records.
You got to play the song.
Oh,
The Cavo song.
I want to hear it.
She's got. You want champagne?
Of course.
Oh, gee, everybody hears.
You know, my other favorite's Thick as Thieves, though. I love that
Really?
one. Yeah.
That's your favorite?
And your cover of
Duran Duran, come on.
yes.
Love. Cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Music is fun, dude. Cool.
Yeah, this was like this song that are you going to play Champagne? So, I was like freshly 21 starting radio, and this song had like came out and it was so popular and all my friends loved Cavo, and I didn't know anyone like famous. And then the opportunity arose and I got to interview Cavo, and they were my first interview ever, and I thought that I just killed it, and I killed it.
She did fine. She was awesome.
It was so funny. Like I had my notebook in my hand on my lap, and
How old are you?
my microphone, and
Yeah.
I was 21.
She did.
yeah.
She did great.
21.
Don't let her lie to you.
Stupid. But they were very nice to me.
We all like jump in though, don't we? When you're hungry for it.
Yep.
Balls
That's all
to the
I did.
wall,
That's
whatever.
all I did. I just jumped right in.
Baptism by fire, man.
Jumped right in. So wait, what is this? What is this? Champagne? Yeah.
It's the old
If you
Trailer
don't know-
Studios, isn't it?
Yep.
If you don't know who this is, it's Pookie.
And
Chris and
Jersey,
Casey
when
and-
were
That
recording.
that is the old Tom and Jeff studio.
Yep.
The Trailer Studios.
That's in Jersey. That's the trailer.
A lot of weird things happen in that room right there.
Love it.
Look at little baby Pookie with the mohawk. Yeah.
I need you here with me. Don't take this too far now. Your eyes seem so lonely inside you. Feel like you lost your mind. Could have been the champagne, the champagne. Could have been the cocaine, the cocaine. Could have been the way
You know this.
we were through. Could have been a bad day, a bad day. Could have been the real way, the real way.
I love Buck Cherry.
You looked at me, that told me we were through.
Come on, I hear those lines up under there. Hell yeah.
I can't believe you said Baby Pookie with this fucking.
But really, with your little mohawk. My favorite version of Pookie was the mohawk and the big ball necklace.
Oh yeah.
The big anal bead necklace.
Whoa,
Like
whoa,
the
whoa,
metal,
whoa,
the metal
whoa.
one.
Yes.
No
She's
such.
Pookie-
or
Pookie wore this big, like, you remember the big.
Oh
like-
yeah.
He wore it like as a choker, and then he had like 30 necklaces on with it.
Oh yeah, cool.
He is the accessory king.
vibe.
Mr. T.
It was
Love
the
it.
Mr. T starter set.
Like, look at that fat ass watch he's got on over there.
I was checking it out when I came
I can
in.
hang that on my wall in my
Awesome.
house.
It's a diesel.
I love it.
I have
He's
a calculator
accessory
watch.
king.
Casio.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love
My
it.
fingers are too fat to actually use it.
When I was a little kid, they had Pac-Man on those things.
Oh, fun.
All the cool guys got the My parents couldn't. We couldn't afford it, but
yeah.
all the cool kids had Pac-Man watches
Cool. Snake. Remember playing Snake?
on your cell phone.
Yep. Remember Ask Jeeves?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, gosh. There's a dinosaur coming.
See, you guys don't know anything. We used to have pagers, right, Joe?
Oh, I remember pagers.
Do you?
I mean, I didn't use it, but I definitely called it.
Yeah, we were too poor for pagers.
I remember having a corded phone, man.
Yeah.
I feel like if I would love to still have a corded phone in my house.
I think that we should bring back the corded
I
phone.
loved a landline.
Two. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Nah.
loved a
Get rid
landline.
of the
Now
cell
it's all just
phones.
bill collectors.
I'd rather you wait until I'm available to call me rather than being available for everybody. All the time.
You can just turn your phone on
yeah.
Do Not Disturb, and then there you have it.
Well, sure, but what's the fun in that?
Mine's just on silent all the time. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone.
We know, Kara. We tried to call and talk to you about a few things.
Right. That's because we're getting all these invites.
I'm too busy. My schedule is too hectic, okay?
Well,
Jesus.
Tori, we have an open invitation for you. So anytime you're in town, we film on Fridays. So if you did I? You're going to cut that.
It's all right. I think by now everybody knows
okay.
that this doesn't come out on the day. But we do have people trying to chat in the chat room thinking that it's live sometimes.
Well, cut it out anyway. So there's an open invitation for you. Whenever you want to come in, just let us know.
Thank you so much.
We'll get your contact information. So if you're coming in town, you got shows or, keep us up on your CD because we definitely we want to play some of your music on here.
CD.
Thank you.
I shouldn't say CD because most kids don't know what a CD is.
Right.
Compact disc.
An album.
Look at you. When you drop that record, the record.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks.
So much congrats to you and
Thank
all
you.
of your success.
Thank you. Thanks.
And we're claiming you as a part of the St. Louis music scene now. So
Yep.
Hey,
you're
thank
a part
you.
of us.
And we'll see you Molly's on November 12th
Molly.
at 1 p.m.
Yep.
But, Soulard is a really cool spot. There's all places all down there. You could
Soulard's
play.
a great spot, just not for your car.
No, don't stay there like all night.
Yeah.
But like during the day, it's great.
Dope. Okay, yeah. Picking up what you're putting down.
There's like a whole neighborhood of bars.
Yes, it's awesome. But
Cool.
at night, you could walk out and your car's gone.
Yeah. Or maybe just a couple of your tires.
Yeah.
Can't afford
They just
that.
wanted your driver's side window.
No.
Weird.
Nope.
Or your catalytic converter.
Well, if anybody wants to give me a ride to the gig, let me know.
But, careful parking your Suburban down there because you might miss your whole driver's side seat. So.
Oh, that's because someone's going to be
Because
sniffing
it's
that.
I literally pulled up the picture so she could see it. Here,
Put it up on that camera so we can see.
Pookie just said that you were sniffing her seat.
Oh, that's not what I meant by that.
Yeah, this is where are we going?
Time to go.
There you go, Kara.
There's your
Oh, that is prime foam right there. Yeah.
nice and foamy coming right out of the side. The rest of the car looks great. It is for sale, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. We'll keep that on our socials.
Yeah.
You want Tori Allen's Suburban.
Who wants it?
Highest bidder right here. Well, thank you so much for coming out. It was such a pleasure.
Yeah, it was great to meet you guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so much fun. Let's see. Don't forget to follow us on our socials. Audio Inc. on Facebook. Audio Inc. STL on YouTube. We are streaming anywhere that you listen to your podcasts.
Anywhere or everywhere?
Most places.
I think it's actually the opposite. We're Audio Inc. on YouTube and Audio Inc. STL on Facebook.
I feel like
Sorry.
that's not right.
You do it every week.
Are you serious? Hold on. I have it written down here in my little notebook.
You could have written it down wrong.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Facebook is Audio Inc.
Huh.
Yeah. See? I'm right.
Okay.
Well,
And we're still looking for sponsors. Keep our lights on if you want to see my face.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Sponsor the show, Pookie.
I wish I had the
Do you
money.
want to sponsor the show? Because the email is audioincstl@gmail.com. Joe will send you all of the info
Where is that
on
again?
how to sponsor the
So-
show.
so-
audioincstl
So what you're saying
at gmail.com.
So what you're saying is if I were a company, let's
Mm-hmm.
say we were Pookie Limited, and I wanted to sponsor the show, how would I do so?
You would email audioincstl@gmail.com, and then we would email you back with available packages in your price range.
That's crazy.
Right. Budget friendly.
Even if I was a company called Kara Inc. and I wanted to sponsor the show, how would I do that again?
You would, same as, Pookie's. You would email audioincstl@gmail.com.
That seems pretty
And
simple.
we would do the same email you back
That seems pretty simple.
with information.
Who wouldn't want to sponsor two lovely faces?
Beats the shit out of me.
Come on.
Can't afford not to.
Like your paper
There you
ball
go.
flying in my face. Jesus.
There you go.
But we have, we got a TikTok now.
Let's go.
We do indeed.
We got a tiki-taki.
And that's Audio Inc. STL is also.
Audio Inc. STL. We got Instagrams, Tweeters.
Speaking of
Wait, is
social
that
media,
called something different now?
X.
Okay, because
But
I've
not
never.
the 3, that's different. It's just one X. Just want to make sure we got that.
Whoa, that's a different show,
It might as well be
Pookie.
XXX though.
That's what I do when I get home. I mean, wait. Watch, not do. Watch. I mean, that sounds weird too. Stop.
Go on. Go on.
No. We were talking about socials.
Yeah, and then I got over that, and you kept going.
Well, no.
But no, next week, our guest is Jeff Scheel from Gravity Kills. Week after, we got the Tom and Jeff tribute show. It's going to be an awesome month.
It is, except for when I'm not here. Tori, what about your?
Like I said, it's going to be an awesome month. But just kidding. Razzmatazz, razzle dazzle. Come on.
You can find my socials just Tori Allen Music on everything. ToriAllen music. ToriAllenmusic.com. And yeah.
We can also plug your stuff on ours
Sweet. Thank you.
when we do the cool drop at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays.
And November the 11th, if you want to hear this wonderful woman sing some amazing music.
12th. Sunday.
Sunday the 12th.
Sunday Fun Day.
Yep. Sunday Fun Day. There you go.
Soulard, Molly.
Soulard, Molly.
Be there.
Be there.
Buy me a shot. Buy Tori a shot. Do you drink?
No.
Okay, buy me 2 shots then.
Buy me a mocktail and get her one for me.
That's right.
There you go.
I want you to enjoy it for me.
Oh, I will.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, everyone, for watching, listening, streaming. Subscribe to our YouTube, like our Facebooks, everything. We will see you next week. Thank you for listening. I'm Kara the Lesbian.
Say thank you one more time.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
You had a Donald Duck thing happening. You said thank you.
Thanks.
That's
I appreciate your listening.
Now sniff it.
We'll see you next week.
so weird.
Love y'all.
I'm Pookie Jones, and this is the STL Audio Inc. podcast.
Bye-bye.